terrific resilience, fighting spirit and good quality football to get back in the game, Micky.
Yeah, excuse me. I think I've taken it over the whole thing. We're disappointed to get 2 goals away, especially when we've got 3 centre-backs. We've got to defend crosses better on that, and we know that. That's not me criticising the lads. I'd never do that. I'm just saying what has to happen, you know. And then we give ourselves a 2-goal deficit to try and get back in it, and then we score a goal at a good time to get back in the game again, and then come in at half time, and then in the second half we just kept pushing on and pushing on. We just said, look, we know at some stage if we stay in the game and we don't get another cheap goal away, we'll get an opportunity, and we take it, we're back in it again. So it was a tough fought game, 2 teams really going at it. It was very physical, spoiled by, I think, the referee really, but to be honest, I don't think that the person in the stadium wouldn't agree with that. But in the end, pleased to get a point, but disappointed with what we've had today to gain that point. Because I think if somebody would have told me we'd have scored 2 goals at Bristol Rovers before the game, I'd have expected to have won the game. So, well, we keep going. It's a tough place to come. We knew that was going to be a real battle, and we'll accept the point and we'll move on and get back home safely.
They're obviously on a high after that great FA Cup victory midweek, and you needed to batten down the hatches. As you say, disappointed with the way that you defended it opening 20 minutes.
Yeah, especially the first goal. I think was after 5 minutes. We gave away a cheap free kick when we don't really need to. The striker's not going anywhere, and we gave away a free kick. And then we're defending a cross, and it comes back out again. We've got to get bodies out to the ball. It comes in the edge of the box. We'll have a look at the structure of that, why that didn't happen. And then it comes back in, and it's a second phase, and it's a free header at the back post. We're disappointed about that. And then the second one's from a set play where 3 of us go for the ball and none of us really take control of the moment, and then they nod it in. But then you've got to show character. Then the question is, what have you got in the locker? Are you going to try and get yourself back in the game, or are you going to play the victim? But they didn't. They kept going. They get battling away, and they go the minimum, I believe, that they deserved in the end, a point. But every credit for fighting back.
Got a goal back very early as well, and that always helps when you've gone 2 goals behind.
And
all credit to Callum McDonald. It was a decent cross by Glatzel from the far side, but he battled well, Callum, didn't he? And then got his shot away.
I think that's one of the goals of the day. I think if you look at it, the pass from Glatzel was different class. I thought he was different class today. Callum takes it really well, and the finish was sublime. It was a fantastic finish, so it was a really good goal from our point of view. So we were pleased to get that goal. We needed it because you need to get back in the game as quickly as possible. The ref wasn't really controlling the tempo of the game like we should have been doing, and Bristol Rovers did what anybody would do if they were allowed to do it. I'll be fair with that. If they're allowed to sort of waste time and really slow the tempo of the game down, I think we'd have done the same. We were two sort of goals up, but it's up to the referee then to take control of the situation and nip it in the bud. But he didn't do that all afternoon, not even right until the end. He didn't do that, but listen, we'll accept the point, like I say, we'll get ourselves home.
Callum also involved in an incident on this near side as well, when the player seemed to put a hand in his face. The referee showed them both a yellow card. Unbelievable.
Listen, I'm not one for trying to get people sent off. I'm not like that. I really am not like that, because I don't want to try and win games of football by people getting sent off and things like that unless they deserve to. Now, from where I am and everybody else is from, the 2 of them have came together, and that's fair enough. So there's the booking part of it, I think. But then he elbows him in the face or goes to strike him in the face. I don't think anybody in the stadium didn't think that he's made he's attacked him. And then he gave him a yellow card. So I think even the Bristol Rovers fans, I think, were couldn't believe it. I know that their bench couldn't believe it. But like I say, it doesn't really matter now because the game's finished now. But we've got to get better than that. We must. The players deserve better refereeing than that. The crowd deserves better. Simple as that. They deserve better. And that's me as an experienced manager. Let's come away with a point. Just saying, the boys deserve better than that.
Kieran Morris always got you back on level 2 just before the break. He makes a good save. He kept at it, and as you mentioned, Paul Glatzel, I thought was a real live all afternoon, and he got his reward with his first league goal.
Well, he deserved his opportunity. He really has. He's showed great character. He came here and had to get up to speed with League 2 football, because it's a big step up from under 23s. But you know what? He showed some character and some real determination and some real desire to want to make it a success. His loan move, over the last few weeks we've seen that massive improvement that needed to be made, the cleverness that we've been speaking to him about, not taking on too much contact and all that kind of stuff, and he's been doing that in the past few weeks, so it was no surprise to me that he goes out and plays the way that he does today. I was really pleased for him, and he gets himself a good goal and a good assist as well, so he can be satisfied with his day's work.
I suppose both sides could have won it when perhaps and perhaps a draw, a third.
Oh yeah, it just went mental at the end, didn't it? It just went basketball, as two teams try to win the game do. Went end to end, and we looked like we were going in, and we gave it away, and they were turning us over, and then they went up the other end, and then we turned them over, and then it was one of them, and you took a snapshot of the game, you wouldn't know what both teams were kicking, because there was that many turnovers. But listen, both teams trying to win the game, so no problem with that.
And you changed the formation a bit, you changed the personnel a bit today, you got the response perhaps you wanted, and an important result going forward.
Yeah, we just wanted to try something different today. We're an honest group, and we looked at sort of try to sound clever or the rest of it. We looked at the process of what we were doing. We worked with the shape that we were playing at, and it wasn't creating enough chances and wasn't getting us into the right areas for League 2 football. To score goals or create a lot of chances, so we tweaked it, and we tried to get 2 up front, and I think it worked fine. I think it worked really well. And we made a change at half time because I just felt that it looked like he ran his race. Maynard's come on and been a real threat up there, and then we tweaked it again. We had to try and go for the result. Tweaked it again, got Foley into an area because we felt that they were dominating. The back three was pretty much dominating most of anything that was direct. Foley went up there and caused them a lot of problems, and then we started to, when they headers pick up the knockdowns, we started to run beyond them a little bit more, and looked threatening again. Looked like we were likely to try and get something out of it. So no, it was the players, like I said last week when we were defeated, I set the framework and the players play out the framework. Today the players deserve all the credit for playing the way that they did out of that framework, because at the end of the day I can say try and do this, to do that, to do this. They've got to show the qualities that they showed today to go and achieve that, and today they did that. So every credit to them, and I mean that, every credit to them for that.
And a quick turn around now, Bradford City at home on Tuesday night, and something to look forward to now having got the point here today.
Yeah, good. We want to play football. At the end of the day, that's what we want to do. So a home game under the floodlights against a big club like Bradford promises to be another real tough battle, and one that we're looking forward to.